Hello, Exiles. Happy 1 week before League launch. Well, it's 6 days before League launch. I thought today it is pouring rain outside. We were going to construct a play set in my backyard. However, the thunderstorms here are preventing that currently. Kids and my wife are at the store with grandma. So instead of sitting here in utter silence, debating what I am going to league start because a lot of stuff looks sick, I thought, why not hop on stream or create a VOD for people on YouTube and just discuss what I'm going to league start. Chat with you guys about it, see what's exciting for you guys, maybe try to decide on it for myself. We have quite a few videos released by Grinding Your Games, who are embracing almost the YouTuber persona for the official Path of Exile YouTube channel. So there's a lot of stuff to discuss. Might be a bit of a shorter stream. We'll just have to see. Welcome in, everybody. Make sure if you're on YouTube, hit that like button, whether it's the VOD or live. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment below. That really helps out. What's happening? Twitch. Hey, Aiden. Hey, Kaylin. Hey, Yaron. Hey, Bluesaw. Hey, SW Shinigami. Hey, Tashui. Yes, I am doing well. We were supposed to finish a playset. I don't want to dox myself, so I can't show you. But if you look out there, we have done about 50% of the playset. Hundreds of pieces, 120 steps in the booklet. It's a wooden self-construct play structure, 3 stories from Sam's Club. Has a tube slide, 2 regular slides, 3 swings, a rock wall, and we're doing a sandbox at the bottom. So my girls are going to be in heaven once we finish this out. Should have it done tomorrow, fortunately. So they're pretty pumped. Guys, just even... Whoa! CJ Nichols, thanks for 14 months at tier 1. You think you've decided on Deadeye Start because I won't play the others until I get certain uniques. CJ Nichols, man. I was just about to lead into this. How is anyone gonna start anything other than martial artist? I know I'm gonna debate what to start today, but I just feel like after seeing the showcase, which we'll look at in a few minutes here, this ascendancy in my eyes is what I pictured for Path of Exile 2 ascendancies. It sets the bar. Every single 2-point node is build defining. I mean, when you first ascend, when you ascend for the second, third, fourth time, every single time you are upping the threshold in power or getting a pivotal new skill to your build. It's ridiculous. I even think 2 of the nodes on there are more powerful than entire ascendancies. Like, GGG, I feel like between now and 1.0 are going to go back and really flare up old ascendancies. I was typing in our Discord earlier this morning. It's beautiful. Every single node. It's flavorful, it's exciting, and it's powerful. I think all 3 things have to be true at once to make a truly exciting ascendancy. And with the martial artist, they actually hit it. They hit it. What am I starting next patch? I'm here to debate that today. I'm looking like a mafia boss today. Yeah, nah, I'm not looking like a mafia boss. I have a life next to my game. Yes, I do. We were supposed to be building today, but it's pouring outside right now. Hey Trey, I love your content. I think the martial artist plus decree gloves convinced like 80% of the player base to go monk this league. Quick mix-in, we're gonna look at that. It's redonkulous. It's pouring rain here too. Yeah, our plans were ruined. So we're gonna see what happens. Maybe it'll clear up and we can finish it out today, but unfortunate. My plant druid will fund the martial artist for sure. Ah, yes, I know. Dead Rabbit is going to go plant druid. Looks like you will, SW Shinigami. You already want to play 3 different martial artist builds. So you want to play martial artist Wyvern Rend, martial artist, what is it? Lunar Assault with the wolf, and martial artist. What bear would it be? Maul? You just sit there, channel Maul. Can you do slams? Can you do, what is it called? I don't even remember the ability. Furious Slam? Can you channel Furious Slams as a bear? That was pretty sick. I've been putting Chronomancer off for way too long at this time. Zermac, though, I mean, even though it looks a little cooler, you know, that 30% less damage node is pretty sick. I still feel like it's just not anywhere near as exciting as the martial artist. I'm not shaming you for wanting to start something different. I might end up starting something different. But then, okay. Maybe before we talk about my League starter, I am going to be a little hostile here, okay? Just a little bit antagonistic. I read patch notes. I didn't look at any streams or videos or Reddit. I read patch notes and I put out a video with my highlights, and you know, I'm not the smartest cookie out there. So like, I left out the energy shield stuff because I was reading it and I'm like, this seems like a nerf, but is it a nerf? It's just it's like recharge rate that is getting adjusted. There's no nerfing to the max energy shield, which you can get, and is recharging energy shield that, like, if you invest into it, is it going to be much less powerful, blah, blah. So I just didn't touch it, right? But I wake up in the morning and I start looking at the comments of my video. I take a look at Reddit, I look at Twitter, I look at our Discord, a few different Discords, a couple other video comments, and what people are saying. Why is everybody crashing out and saying nothing has changed, nothing is new, the meta is still the same, everything is going to be the same as in 0.3 and 0.4? People are so ridiculous, so quick to just leap on the meta train, and they see Guy That Dies and Snoobay or Fub, all the top creators, they see, well, Twisters is broken, Ice Shot Snipe broken, I'm just gonna go that's just the only thing you can do. And everybody's like, oh, well, that's the only thing we can do. All we can play is Twister. The Twister is just the most powerful thing. Why would I play any of the other new stuff, change stuff, all the stuff that I don't know that's in the game? Everybody is just like telling me, what do you mean the game is upended? What do you mean there's new options? The only thing is Twister. Cast On wasn't even hit that hard, which I'm pretty sure it was. I read through some very smart people breaking down how it was actually nuked from orbit. But I feel like people treat this way too much like a player versus player game, and they're so locked into the meta and they need to follow the most optimal build that they are gimping their fun in the game. 100% gimping their fun in the game. And they just, Twisters is a 2% play rate now, but now at the end of the league, everybody's like, Twisters. And I don't even think Twisters will get pumped that hard or blasted that hard, because it is a multi-button, like, it's almost like, even though it's busted, it's like kind of Vision, right? You have to use a variety of different skills. You have to pay attention to your positioning, right? There's a whole bunch of different things in play. It's not like you just press one button and everything dies with Twisters. At least that's how I see it. I haven't played Twisters. I've only watched, but it looks like there's more going on there than press button, boom, entire screen is destroyed. Boom, entire boss is destroyed. I just don't see it. Oh my goodness. But people, okay, so I posted about this and I got some feedback. Okay. So a lot of people even think that like the end game is going to be the same. Like this guy says, I don't disagree with you. However, after we've done all the new quest line, new bosses, explored the ocean logbooks, expedition maps, granted that'll take a while, I think the end game loop is going to be the very similar running maps you don't like, explore endlessly, Elk and Go precursors for the most. I hope the Atlas Masters and new Atlas tree proves me wrong. Super excited to play. I'm just saying, unless there's some overhaul type mechanics on the new Atlas Master trees, the end game loop won't feel that much different, at least to me, once we're done with the new content. How can people think like this? Thermatico, no offense to you, bro, but how can you think that you're, what do people expect from video games? It pisses me off as someone who doesn't have infinite time to play, how everybody thinks that every single league, like developers have infinite time, energy, and the development cycle is uninhibited. And the game should just be, you know, every single thing is going to and then when GGG basically does that, people are still like, it's not different. Not different, guys. Not different at all. This guy says, I've seen this sentiment from people who are really in the community. Wait, why do people think this? But as someone that played at launch, this is the first time I've even wanted to try the game again because of all the changes. Looks like a brand new game to me. I mean, yeah, I agree with this dude. I agree with M-Tashed. M-Matashed. I don't even know. Okay. It's all nonsense. You aren't insane. I'm not seeing this stuff. I mostly saw it on a lot of comments. I haven't seen a lot of creators do it. Here we go. You're disconnected from reality. Improper you're, by the way. We didn't get any new weapons, and basically all they did was make the process to run mechanics we enjoy take longer to be able to farm efficiently by artificially extending the end game with quest. No, I can't. I'm sorry. No one wants a shill. What? God. It's just people are so funny, dude. People are so funny. Is there an interview later? Oh my gosh, there is an interview today, isn't there? Dudes, I totally forgot DM and Gazzy are interviewing Jonathan today. Crap. These people want the world to burn, and I'm gonna fight them. I am gonna absolutely fight them. These people are whining babies, and I am just done with it. I'm fine calling them out. These people need to take a step back and look at all the crap that goes into this game. It's me, someone who can't theory craft at all, is like sitting here late at night like, oh my gosh, I could try to slot this piece together, and oh my gosh, this new unique item looks absolutely sick. Oh, but then there's this ascendancy change, and oh, the Gemling Legionnaire. Oh, this fireball additional quality effect is actually game changing. What are the additional quality effects going to be on the 200 plus other skills? Is Gemling Legionnaire going to create brand new playstyles on even if it's 20 skills? That's so freaking cool. But all people see are, well, the top meta people are only playing Twisters and Ice Shot, and, well, I'm just going to play that because I can't think for myself. I got to follow. The biggest excuse is I don't have the time, so I just want to do what other people do. And I think that's totally fine. I think that's a valid excuse. If you don't have the time to create your own build, or you don't want to waste time perhaps failing, that's totally good. But you cannot pair that with then saying nothing ever changes. That's crap. This is not like, I had this aha moment, and it's going to be in my video that I released later today. I had this aha moment of like, people almost expect Path of Exile 2 to be balanced like a competitive game, like a Dota 2. It's never going to be like that. Ever. You are never going to get parity or the illusion of parity between 70% of the skills and classes. And there's always going to be outliers. And if you want to chase those outliers and play the outliers and compete in the market, be in the top 10% or think you're in that, you can do that. But the real fun, in my opinion, is really trying to cobble something together yourself and just trying wild, silly crap, or just something that looks cool, right? I did a poll the other day, and I love all you guys so much. I love all of you who watch my channel, who participate in the poll. You guys all freaking rock, every single one of you. Look at this. Before the patch notes drop, how do you determine your starter? 5,400 votes. That's a lot for a YouTube poll. Like, Dark Microtransaction gets like 10K votes on his polls. All right, and he has like 8 times my subscribers. Look at this. 64% whatever looks cool. It's not even option 1. Okay, option 1 always gets more votes because people just, tap option 1. Whatever the most meta, 8%. Whatever looks cool, 64%. Whatever X creator does, and you could just put in whatever creator you want there, 3%. Easy clap, guys. Claps all around. And I have literally zero clue, 25%. This is the second most based option because I do this so consistently, where I just pop into the league start screen and I will have a plan in place, whether it's Pee-wee 1 or Pee-wee 2. And at the last moment, I will just swap and literally have no clue what I'm doing. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. These people play Expedition 33 with music muted while listening to a walkthrough. Don't say... Nobody's ever done that, IO. Never done it. The argument doesn't work right now, but come 1.0... Oh, man. What is my dad playing? My dad is playing Fishing Expedition in Florida the first week. That's what my dad is doing. No, the biggest reason is most damage is most efficient, and people will always follow that. I encourage people to try other things. Try, I like how your example of balance was Dota 2. Full Maz, but Dota 2 is pretty balanced. Unless, okay, I last played 4 years ago, and I last paid attention to the competitive scene 2 years ago. There were always so many different viable things in that game. I don't think there were many outliers in Dota 2. There are way, way, way more outliers in Path of Exile 2, easily. Unless even 8% disappoints me. Weird how this poll will not align with reality while CMP Ninja. Well, Rapso, I think that a lot of people who follow my channel might have the same mindset as me. Usually the minority in my comments are people saying, why are you playing this? This is trash. This looks like a stupid build. Like I might, you know, when I make builds and I post videos and I have commentary in the background, people will be like, wow, you're taking 15 seconds on a boss, absolute trash. Or you're not one-shotting the entire screen. It takes you 3 seconds to kill everything on your screen. Absolute trash, dude. Like that's a minority in my comment section, but I think that's a lot of the player base, especially who watch YouTube videos. Try your hairy arm has inspired me to do a Wolfman League starter. How about a martial artist Wolfman League starter? Meditating Lunar Assault. Sounds fun. Sounds fun. Something I've had to check myself on is why I play games again. This league I'm going to play to explore instead of trying to min-max Daviostai. This is the way. This is the way. So many people play games as a second job, and I think they think that's how to have the most fun. But I think they may have lost sight of why they started gaming in the first place, and they just think that's the best way to have fun. Especially because, you know, not my channel, but a lot of content surrounding these games is how to min-max and optimize everything, and people kind of just flock to that. They think that is the way to have most fun, and that is what they do in the game. But I think they would on it. You don't know what you actually want, okay? You think you know what you want, but you don't know what you want. I think they'd have more fun if they just went and played and explored and tried to slot the games together and didn't try to race to end game and compete against these people who play 20 hours a day on League Start and have infinite time and resources. Like, I don't, like, you can have that imaginary competition in your background. Like, what I do personally is I compete with my friend group. And that's something that a lot of people do miss, and they treat streamers or just other people that they don't know in the community as their friend group. I just compete against my friend group. Like, oh, who amongst us 9 can get to Arbiter of Ash and down them first? Who's going to have the highest power PDPS weapon at the end of the league? Who's going to complete the Atlas first? My brother, my dad, and I had that competition. You know, last league it was the loser has to do a bunch of push-ups, which I posted on socials. My dad and my brother had to do a bunch of push-ups because I smashed their asses. That is so much fun to me. And I think trying to compete against millions of players, and within those millions, there's maybe 100 who play all day, every day for a month on end. It's impossible to truly compete. 20 hours a day. Dude, people play more than that. People play more than that. By the way, I heard in the Crimson Cast interview, I see you witnessed the legendary MLG Columbus RTZ Cross EE Live. Dude, full Maz? Yes. One of the greatest live events I've ever been to. Easily. Watching them come together and beat DK and those the freaking Eternal Envy Clinks, RTZ, Outworld Devourer, Outhouse Destroyer, whatever you wanna call them. I got to meet LD, Dendy, Puppy. I did not get to meet RTZ or Eternal Envy or anything, but I got to meet all of Na'Vi. It was such a cool event, and it was so intimate. Like I think there was only a couple hundred people in that venue. Oh, it was amazing. I lost my voice. It was great. It was great. Hey, Crimson, good morning. How you doing, man? How you doing? The interview starts in a couple hours, I think. 3 hours? 4 hours? Yeah, I'll raid to DM after I'm done streaming. You still play Dota? I do not. My peak rank was Divine 5. Divine 5. Rolo, self-found with a brother and build as we got no gods. Yeah, I'm doing solo self-found to start the league. Interview starts at 5 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so about a little less than 5 hours. I did see the new Monk Showcase, and we're actually going to look at that because I'm going to try to decide my league starter here and now, but we all know that I could change last moment. There's a DM, Gazzy, Mark Roberts, and Jonathan Rogers interview in about 4 hours. What league started to pick? If only someone had a two hour long tier list for you to watch. Yeah, Crimson, I saw that. It was like an hour and 20 minutes. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm gonna make my own, or I'm gonna try to, you know, make my own build. So, but martial artist looks just insane. It sets the bar for everything. And in fact, we're gonna take a look at the martial artist right now, you guys. It's sick. If you have not seen this, prepare yourself, lock in. Here we go.
The dreamer showed me a path. But through discipline and training, I have forged my own.
In Return of the Ancients, we're adding the third ascendancy class for the monk.
And it is easily the coolest monk ascendancy class and most powerful.
Martial artist. The martial artist took his training into his own hands and has spent decades mastering his proficiency of hollow techniques, building his body into the ultimate weapon. The monk may still walk the dreamer's path, but the martial artist redefines how. Mostly by punching things very hard.
That is so sick. Okay, I was dunking on this when they first showcased it, when you had to stand still. But now that you can kind of walk around and maneuver, look at this, guys.
Mostly by punching things very hard. Oh, let's take a look at what he has to offer.
Look at this!
Starting with his exclusive skills.
Guys,
Let's take a look at what he has to offer. Starting with his exclusive skills.
This is beyond cool. I predict 40% martial artist day 3 on PoE Ninja. Okay? 40% martial artist. Don't at me. 40% martial artist, guys. All right, hollow focus technique. While active, ethereal bells periodically appear near you. Your hits immediately destroy the bells, creating a shockwave that damages nearby enemies and causes... All right, let me do this. Let me shift this around, guys. Do that. Okay, where was I? And your hits immediately destroy the bells, creating a shockwave that damages nearby enemies and causes a heavy stun on enemies that are primed for stun. The bells are themselves always primed for stun. They can be cold, and hits against them are always critical hits. Additional effects from quality, 0 to 0.4 meters to bell appearance radius. Okay. All right. Limit 3 bells. 3 bells.
Focus rings a death knell for your foes. Ethereal bells constantly appear around you, and hitting them causes them to shatter with a powerful shockwave. These bells can always be killed and are always primed for stun. So
you can generate power charges with them.
Using them with Killing Palm and Staggering Palm is ultra useful. These bells are...
Okay, the Staggering Palm one is actually more useful for the Wind Blast stuff, I think. Because a lot of the time you just kill mobs before you can even, you know, get the Staggering Palm buff on yourself.
And Staggering Palm is ultra useful. These bells are also always critically hit. Why does that last bit matter? Well, Hollow Resonance thrives on critical hits. The final step for the bell-centric part of the martial artist is strapping a bell to your back, which will ring out whenever you critically hit an enemy, delivering damage around you.
That is so busted. So every time you crit, you basically get a bell shockwave. Attaches an ethereal bell to your back. Critical hits with other skills will cause the bell to ring out, damaging nearby enemies. 150% more stun buildup. Shockwave radius is 2 meters. Wow, 0 to 30% more stun buildup from quality. That's nice. This is huge for bosses. Wow. Any non-talisman melee martial weapon. Wow. Yeah, your palms are super good with this.
Out whenever you critically hit an enemy, delivering damage around you. Both of these bell skills are also quite good at stunning, which will come in handy later. If you prefer keeping your distance from the fray, Hollow Form lets your astral projections do the dirty work for you.
I thought this was going to be utter trash. This actually looks pretty sick. Channel to create fleeting images of your astral self near the target location. The images perform a socketed melee attack. Once then vanish, targeting the closest enemy if possible. The images cannot perform channeled skills or conditional skills. Okay, so you can't do the earthquake from the bear with it. You also can't do auto attacks because you can't socket the auto attacks into it. So can you do anything from bear? I don't think you can. I think that's all slam. So wolf, you can't do rend either. Can you do wing blast? Is wing blast a attack? A melee attack? Don't know. Chat will know. I know chat will know. Consuming a power charge creates additional images. Okay.
Hollow Form lets your astral projections do.
Wing blast is melee, so you can channel and have Giga Wing. Also, Crimson, did you see that they buffed Wing Blast? I know you already said it was busted, but they buffed it in the patch notes.
The dirty work for you. While channeling, you constantly spawn clones of yourself that attack with skills of your choice. You can also spend power charges to spawn triple the clones for maximum damage and maximum ruckus.
Dude, they've just embraced it. They've embraced the brokenness of ARPGs with this patch. It was a nice final war drum that I did leading into 0.5, talking about let's bring the meaningful boss fights back, let's make it so we're not blowing up the screens. And then we got this in the showcase. Like, it was nowhere near the nerfs necessary. They've just embraced it. It is RIP. I know for those of you who agreed with me, some of you might be super upset. I'm not upset. It is what it is. Honestly, my opinion wasn't going to have any impact. They're going to listen to what the masses want and what they want to build, and they want to build the next generation, basically successor to Path of Exile 1. It will be so fascinating to see how PoE 1 survives and thrives in the next 5 years, though, as this game just becomes a better in every single regard Path of Exile 1. You don't think it's black and white at all? Brother.
And maximum ruckus.
I mean, I don't think they're showing even the top 30% of builds in this.
For maximum damage and
this
maximum ruckus.
This is a tier 16 map boss, I'm pretty sure. Looking at the health, but I mean, I don't care. I'm gonna have a blast. I just had to say it. They have some OP gear in the showcase. Well, they always have the OP gear, but I just don't think that this is not like a lot of damage. This is not a lot of damage. Okay? You still need to generate power charges to do that? Oh, just wait until you see how you can generate power charges, brother.
And for the three of you who are thinking, but what about shapeshifting? Enjoy your meditating wolf. Of course.
The wolf is taking a knee!
Ruckus. And for the three of you who are thinking,
guys,
but what about shapeshifting?
The wolf is...
Enjoy your meditating wolf.
Okay, GGG is so goated. Look at this. Look at this insanity.
Of course.
The three of you, dude, I think there's gonna be some cool shape-shifting builds. Oh my goodness. How's the waiting period for the new patch? Will you watch the pod today? I will, but probably not live. I'm gonna raid you guys out to the podcast afterwards. Okay, here we go.
Shapeshifting. Enjoy your meditating wolf. Of course, the martial artist has plenty to offer besides new skills.
Socketables.
Such as taking pride in his Ezomite training by tattooing runes into his flesh. Runic Meridians gives you 5 extra rune sockets to play with. Perfect for all the new runes you can find in the Runes of Elder League.
Wait, sorry. Okay, socketables. Yeah, we saw this in the reveal. Atab. I just think the whole Rip the Vision stance is alarmist and lacks nuance, especially considering there's still lots of balancing coming till 1.0. Atab, my man, Path of Exile 2 launched in December of 2024. If they were going back toward that vision thing, the balance would not be coming in this last stretch before 1.0. It would be coming before this patch, leading up to this patch, in this patch. It's not coming. It's not. There's no alarmist thing about it. It is literally just the truth. Jonathan even came out and said they want people to be busted. They want ARPGs. They're making the campaign even easier. They're removing I don't think there's an argument for it anymore. It's not a big deal to me. But saying it's alarmist, what I'm saying, that, and it lacks nuance. My brother, I have tried to take the most nuanced position on it. I really have. And I've also held out for it for the longest amount of time. Rip the Band-Aid off, dude. Nothing is going to get weaker leading up to 1.0. There's just going to be more power creep. And in 1.0, there will be more power creep and more power creep and more power creep. It's just going to keep coming. The vision is completely a meme. No, a Nerfathon will not come. No, guys, you guys are so funny. You guys are so funny. A Nerfathon will not come. No. No. The vision is here. It just isn't what you expected. Yeah. Imagine wanting vision, LMAO. Nerfed in the first 2 weeks. I wouldn't say they make the campaign easier, more like less tedious this patch. They nerf Pinnacles down to 10 million HP. Oh boy. The game is not getting harder. No, it's not getting harder. No. This was the patch for nerfs and stop the power creep. Notch and Rob is 100% right. This was the breaking point. I forgot. Atab. I think this was the breaking point. Like, this is such a huge patch, right? I think this is where they could have come out and said, yeah, you know, play. They said in the interview they are fine with players trivializing builds very quickly, because the average player in their eyes takes 2 minutes for some bosses. Like the Forsaken Sun was the example. The game, I think, in their position is basically in a good overall state. Of course, there are outliers. Of course, balance is always going to get done. But I mean, they're showcasing bosses dropping in 6 seconds here, endgame bosses. So the slog vision is fun for, let's say, 100 hours, but not for thousands. Legendary Barry. Oh, not the slog words. Not the slog words. Okay, but I don't want this to turn into a whole debate about it. I had to point it out. I do think it is. The illusion is gone. They nerfed Warriors. Warriors sluggish because of Mace. The bosses are a joke. My favorite build in 0.4 was Whirling Assault. If you want to have 2 minutes boss fights, you can always play an off-meta build. Right. I never played a monk, but this does look sexy. Incredibly sexy. They did say that most of the balance changes are still coming. Yeah, but my man, do you see what they did to Martial Artist? This is one of the most, from the numbers and from the way it plays, one of the most powerful ascendancies out there. You know what I think they're going to do with balance? They are going to bring up other classes. I don't think they're going to go, whoop-bam, 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 whoop-bam. They're not going to nerf hammer everything, guys. The balance, I think, is bringing more stuff to parity. That's what I think the balance is. Now, I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, egg on my face, cake on my face, whatever. I'll be here to see it. If the game suddenly becomes like the slower pace thing that I was pitching, where you do have to pay more attention to monsters, not whatever, cool, for the base experience. Guess what, guys? I found a way that I can enjoy the game like that. You just have to skip a poop load of the monsters to make it happen. I'm going to try speedrunning the campaign this upcoming league start. Like, speedrunning for me has fixed that problem, because it turns the boss fights into something where I am in a fight to the death. Yes, and it's great, where I have to dodge the right abilities, and I have to maneuver on the bosses, and I have to constantly be paying attention to the items I'm picking up and what pack monsters are upcoming next, and I have to pay attention to the terrain. That I love that I can play the game my way. And I'm glad that I found a way to do that. That isn't like hardcore, where if I die, I just reset. I'm just going to play the game like that, have a blast doing it. And when I stop having fun, I stop playing until I come back for a new character the next league. That's it. I'm so glad that Crimson showed me the light with that. It kind of like almost made like rejuvenated my love. I already liked the game, but it like rejuvenated my love for the game. So I'm just pumped to play. I think that for a lot of people that want the the meaningful combat vision to return, maybe just try playing the game in a different way. And I know you're not going to be hyper competitive with everybody else because everybody else is going to be blasting and blowing crap up instantly, but you might have a lot more fun. It goes back to the start of the stream. Try out new things playing Path of Exile 2 if you end up not having fun playing it and you think you will, because you might end up having a blast trying these new methods of play. Hey, Control Alt Knots. I saw some of your videos pop up. Hey, good to see you in the chat. What's up? Always great to see new creators. I tried speedrunning, but I need to practice more. Me too. Me too. I also feel like it puts more pressure on the player if you were a little new. Yeah, well, I mean, even if you aren't new, it puts more pressure on you because, man, am I sweating when I'm speedrunning. Oh, my goodness. It's all perspective, which is why I know I don't get along with the types of people who get upset over the campaign. Also been trying to speedrun. It is rough. Well, yeah, it's rough, but it's exciting, you know? I don't think you have any clue, try it respectively. That is fine, Simon Larson. I might have zero clue, dude. You might be bang on. And I'm fine about that. I am just giving my real opinion. I'll always give you guys my real opinion, no matter what. No matter what people try to get me to say. And I've had people try to police my opinion before, trust me. I have 400 hours and I've yet to do any endgame bosses, and that's fine if you're having fun. Kong 1290. I just want rewards to be related to part of the game I'm in, not the end game. I want a balanced system that makes it feel like I gained something from my time during the acts. You are gaining something from your time in the apps Neverborn Lucky. You are building up your character to be prepared for the end game. Stop seeing the acts and the campaign as just a checklist to get through. You are building up your character's power. It's like in a D&D campaign. What? So you're just going to skip the first 10 levels of the adventure where you're saving the small town and fighting the goblins and then attacking the hobgoblin army and working your way towards slaying the red dragon overseeing them just because that's the exciting part. That's when you get the good loot. That's when you make the meaningful character progression. No, you're doing it all throughout the game. I just can't. I can't. Okay. All right. Back to the video. Socketables.
If you want to focus on chaining together attacks, Martial Adept and Martial Master are tailor-made for you.
This is new.
Generating massive amounts of combo to spend on things like these, and protecting you while you do it. Remember how I mentioned being good at stunning might come in handy?
What the heck is that character effect? This guy's like the freaking Thing, but way cooler. What is this?
Way of the Mountain covers you in a stony carapace when you immobilize enemies. The stacks are easy come, easy go, but provide massive benefits, causing your attacks to deal a lot more damage, and reducing the damage you take from smaller hits to a tickle.
Wait. Okay, Way of the Mountain. So that it gives you a stone carapace. Okay. 100%. Okay, 100% surpassing chance per enemy power to gain Mountain's teaching. Wow, this is some specific crap. On immobilizing an enemy up to a maximum of 30. 100% surpassing chance. I'm going to be honest, guys. I don't know what the heck that means. I am guessing it just means the more powerful an enemy, the more likely you are to get a stack of Mountain's teaching once you immobilize it. So stun it or something, or freeze it. Lose a Mountain's teaching when you are hit or when you use or sustain an attack that benefits from Mountain teachings. Okay, that makes sense. Mountain's teachings. While you have any amount of Mountain's teachings, gain the following. Attacks you use yourself and attacks granted by this ascendancy deal 15% more damage. Enemy hits you would take that would deal damage less than or equal to 30% of your max life after mitigation such as armor and resistances, but before other mods to damage taken, deal 40% less damage. Is that like a whole other body armor that you have, that you're wearing? You have 50% more stun threshold. I mean, that sounds kind of ridiculous. All mountains teaching are lost if you go 20 seconds without gaining any. Okay, legendary berry. Surpassing means that 100% chance equals happens once, 200% chance equals happens twice, 250% chance equals happens 2 to 3 times. So you can go above 100%. Ah, okay. So like if it's a unique enemy, you will gain multiple stacks when you stun it. Got it. Thank you. That makes sense. Wow. Less damage, not reduced damage. Yes. Wow. Okay. Thank you for the surpassing. Wow. That's pretty strong. Okay. Also,
Last,
I like the visual
but
effects.
certainly not least, let's put on some nice normal gloves and... Wait, what the heck are these?
Wow. So they change all the mods. 2% max cold res, cooldown recovery rate, 10% less damage taken while in low life. Attacks gain 13% of damage as extra fizz. 50% more global evasion, more, and energy shield. Wow. And that is a juicy pair of gloves, actually.
Way of the Stone Fist transforms any gloves you equip into fists of stone until you take them off. These gloves grant truckloads of evasion and energy shield.
How are you going to price gloves on the market now, guys? How are you going Good luck, trade people. Good luck.
But more importantly, they transform the explicit modifiers on the gloves you equip. And yes, it works on everything. This... that...
Whoa! But, by the way, it works on unique items. People were trying to tell me it doesn't work on uniques. I knew I heard right.
This...
+2 evasion rating per player level. Wow, okay. Has +1 max energy shield per player level. Wow. Okay, so these... look how much defenses these give. Holy crap. 18% more attack damage while on low mana? That's great. +1 to level of all melee skills. Always good. 10% chance to gain a power charge on crit hit. Who was talking about power charges being an issue? I mean, I don't know how rare these gloves are, but wow. Plus 10% quality to all skills. 30% increased area effect for attacks. Wow. That is... I mean, how rare are these, though? I mean, because that's kind of ridiculous.
That...
Whoa! What? Hollow palm technique on gloves? On uniques? Dude, so every unique pair of gloves, what is Facebreaker's going to do? I still think it's going to allow you to dex stack instead of strength stack. I think that's what Facebreakers will do. And what if it even changes, like, what skill type you can... what if it's like, can use spear skills while unarmed? What if it does something crazy like that? That would be dumb, though. Would that be dumb? No, that wouldn't be dumb. That'd be kind of cool, actually. What if suddenly you're like, can like lightning... you can all use melee spear skills while unarmed? I don't know. I'm thinking of... because it can't be like hollow palm technique. That'd be boring. Wow. Okay. Man, this is going to be fun to find out what all these do. I mean, how can you not start martial artist?
and yep, even these.
What? What do they do as a base? 1 second. 1 second.
And yep, even
1% increased attack speed, 1 to 10 lightning damage
these.
to AoE and cold damage. Oh boy. Wow. This is pretty cool, guys. Not gonna lie. This is pretty cool.
Needless to say, there's
oh boy, they're giving us more examples. Thunder Fist, Fists of Stone. Gelid Palm? Isn't it lightning, like lightning strike or something? That's new. Oh, does it change Thunder Fist into cold damage? Adds 44 to 66 cold damage to unarmed melee hits. Wow. 15% chance to gain onslaught for 4 seconds on hit, so you have perma onslaught? Oh my goodness. Runic Ward Gloves with Fists or Demon Stitchers. Cine Chaos. Hey, I use those right now. What does this do? 22% increased attack speed if you dealt a crit hit recently. 26% surpassing chance per enemy power to gain mountain stance teachings on immobilizing an enemy. If you have Way of the Mountain Ascendancy's passive skill, immobilize enemies at 50% build up instead of 100%. Okay. Okay. Wow. How are these real? I think that Fists of Stone are the craziest. I don't know if you guys can see. Here, I'll move first. Thunder Fist is the craziest. Okay, plus 1.02% to crit chance. Max cold res. Chance to gain onslaught for 4 seconds on hit, plus whatever Gelid Palm does. I mean, these are pretty insane. Yeah, they all are Fists of Stone little bits. I was oopsies. I did an oopsies there. Wow. Wow, don't get too excited. They have 1 week left of balance. Hey, Argenthal, I'm doing great, man. I feel like this single Ascendancy node, Fists of Stone, is more powerful than entire Ascendancies. And I don't think I'm being hyperbolic. I'm so dirty rat life, most broken Ascendancy node in the game. I was thinking the exact same thing. They spent all their dev time on these gloves and the alt bonus gems this league. Yeah, we don't even know what the alt bonus stuff does on Gemling Legionnaire. This season will go for 6 months, dude. Wow. Okay. You can still use a staff. Right. Right. Oh. Oh, yeah, you can still use a staff on all these too. 7 months even. True 6 period. Rumor is that there will be a glove affix that unlocks swords. Ravzo, I had a thought last night. What if the hidden Chayula Ascendancy node gives you like a sword skill and you get to use swords because Chayula is so attached to swords? And so the Acolyte of Chayula will have a hidden node that gives it 1 sword skill that you can use. How crazy with that samurai sword, and they've been playing the long game the whole time. That would be wild. Check next gloves. These are not that good. What are you talking about? There's more?
Discover about this one. So that's what the class...
There's not more next gloves.
There's a lot to discover about this one. So that's what the class can do. But how does it come together in practice? We've got a couple of in-game builds to show you to demonstrate the might of the martial artist. First up, the Snowbound Executioner wields a bit...
I'm sorry. This is some sick drip. Wow.
Big staff, bells, and a very well-toned body to ice out his foes. Shattering Palm and Herald of Ice mow down packs of enemies and continuously trigger the shockwaves of both our bell skills. Because we're constantly freezing enemies, we're generating lots of Mountain's teaching stacks to keep the damage flowing and protect us while clearing. And we're also taking full advantage of Way of the Stone.
What is this? Plus almost 3% to crit chance, gain onslaught, extra cold damage, more ES. That's more. That's okay. Is that like a top tier body armor and you can still wear a body armor? All right, I have one thought. Smith of Kitava in shambles. Not only do you get massive damage from this single node, you basically get a... How many ascendancy points does the Smith need to use to build their perfect armor? And they lose their body armor slot. Okay, so now Smith needs a second body armor slot. They need like under armor, you know? Like So they can have their armor, their regular armor, but then they also have under armor. I think that would bring it up to parity with the martial artist. I mean, that's crazy, guys. This is crazy. Oh my goodness. GGG. Oh my goodness.
Own fist with this monstrous pair of gloves. Against tougher targets, we switch to Ice Strike and deploy even more bells per second with a temper spell. Our cooldown reduction also allows Hollow Resonance to trigger as frequently as possible.
All right. Question is this the quest version? Or is this the farm version? 10 million HP. Probably about 11 million. This better be the quest version. I'm just going to say it right now. Better be the quest version.
For even more damage. If you'd rather a little...
And I don't know if you're still in the chat, brother. Hey, Hiroko, too. What's going on, man? I don't know if you're still in the chat, brother. But I think somebody was saying, oh, they're gonna bring down the balance. They're not gonna make screen clearing possible, right? You know, I'm being alarmist.
Mow
Why
down
in the
packs of
world
enemies
would they show
and continuously
No.
trigger the
Look at
shockwaves
this.
of both our
No.
bell skills?
No,
Because we're
No.
constantly freezing enemies,
it's not happening. Not happening.
we switch to
Let's
Ice
look at that
Strike
again. Let's look
and
at that
deploy
damage.
even more bells per
Let's
second
look at this damage.
with a temper spell.
This isn't screen clearing? Yeah, because it's a GGG build, Lotho. You think that we're not going to be able to, with ease, screen clear? They want to show stuff for clarity. If there was an abyssal... If there was a crack... If there was an abyssal crack on here, you know, juiced up with tablets and Atlas nodes, you're telling me
Packs of
not everything would
continuously trigger the
explode
shockwaves
from one of those?
both our bell skills.
Brother, it would
Because
explode.
we're constantly freezing
It would explode.
enemies.
There's intentionally not as many monsters on screen. It would boom. I'll show you if I start martial artist. I will show you. Even with me. I'm telling you, brother. Okay, let's watch this one more time because it looks so cool.
We switch to Ice Strike and deploy even more bells per second with a temper spell. Our cooldown reduction also allows Hollow Resonance to trigger as frequently as possible for even...
How could you not start? Did not take long to become PoE 1. True. Imagine the new ritual fight with 5 bosses. Yes, baby. Yes. Wait, what is people complaining about? Oh, I said that there's no going back to the slow pace of the game, and that they're embracing super, you know, quick screen blasting, killing bosses, quick stuff, which they are 100%, which is fine.
Even more damage. If you'd rather a little more fisticuffs, we've got a banger of a hollow palm technique.
Hopefully ruthless soon. Ravzo, actually true. I actually agree with you. Ruthless soon.
Build for you here. If you didn't know, Hollow Palm Technique is a keystone on the regular passive tree that turns your fists into weapons in their own right, so it's perfect for martial artists.
Yep.
This particular build uses Staggering Palm's avalanche of projectiles to power up its whirling assault, and also gets great use out of Way of the Mountain thanks to how much it stuns enemies. But the
Whoa, did you guys catch that? Chat. GGG just did a sneaky cut there.
Great use out of Way of the Mountain thanks to how much it stuns enemies.
That's a rip bozo right there. That's a rip bozo. That guy's dying to on-death effects. 100%. Oh, that is fun. They should have showed it they should have showed this. That guy, I saw that instantly. He's dead. I don't care if he has fists of stone that are giga buffing him. He's done. He's so done.
But the centerpiece of the build is Hollow Form, and the huge benefits it gets from power charges.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Is Hollow Form, and the huge benefits it gets from power charges. While clearing, we can rely on Killing Palm's inbuilt power charge generation. But what to do about bosses? Well, we've made sure Killing Palm can handle those too. With Culmination and Aelith's Chimes providing a power charge engine, and Martial Adept cranking it into overdrive. Which means when a boss crosses your path, you can just do this. It is clear to see the martial artist is a well-disciplined powerhouse.
Maybe I should shut the heck up. Okay.
It is clear to see the martial artist is a well-disciplined powerhouse.
All right, how long was the boss fight? We're going to count it. We're going to count it.
And Martial Adept.
All right. We're going to count it.
With Culmination and Aelith's chimes providing a power charge
when the bar goes
and
up.
Martial Adept cranking it into overdrive.
1,
which means
2,
when a boss crosses
3,
your path,
4,
you can just do
5,
this.
6, 7.
It is clear to see
8,
the martial artist
9.
is a well-disciplined powerhouse.
I feel like people are being revisionist, and 0.1 Gemling stat stacker was screen clearing. And Jizzery. I thought they would nuke that from the game and it would never come back and they wouldn't embrace builds like that and the game would not be designed with that. Like, that would not happen. This is the difference. 0.1 was a 1.5 years ago. We're in the present. They're not, they're fine with that sort of stuff in the game. That's my entire point. That's my entire point. Now is very different from 0.1. Because I had the mindset though, oh yeah, you know, stuff is going to be giga nerfed, stuff's going to be changed. The, you know, obviously endgame is too dense, you know, to actually have the more back and forth with monsters, bosses, too weak, Said all that in 0.1, but we are in 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, and now 0.5. Brother, there's no fight in it, and I'm not being alarmist. What does King Theoden say? It is over.
So,
all right,
which path will you choose? Decide for yourself on May 29th when Return of the Ancients launches.
How can I not start this? How can I not start this? How can I not? At Ziri Bathwater, by the way, what a name. I only saw part of the conversation, so I might be missing context. Ah, man. I'm starting this 100%. You can't because you usually do daddy daycare slow-mo builds. What do you mean? Guys, I've gone monk in 2 out of the 4 patches so far. What, monk 0.1 I started monk. And in 0.3, I did Hollow Palm. So much fun. Have you thought about with Hollow Form you can socket mace skills? Yes. Imagine Facebreaker Martial Artist. True. Twister's Martial Artist can't wait. Does this actually make maces viable? Dude, I don't know. We're going to have to freaking see. I really wanted to play Facebreakers. But 1, it's a unique, so I might not be able to find it. And 2, this just looks so freaking cool. Compare this to Temper Weapon or Animate Weapon. I still remember how much you defended the slow-mo spear parry build. Yup, I did. I mean, parry was arse. Parry sucked. Parry needed changes, but yes, I defended that. I still remember defending that. I was having fun in 0.2. When everybody else was crashing out, I was having a lot of fun. I did have fun. You know. So I remember the 17-minute Jamanra. That was a bit crazy. You can't do Rampage Bears with Hollow Form because it's channeling. This is so cool. I love this. Are you going channeling Bell or Bell Monk? I'm gonna go Bell Monk, I think. I don't think channeling Monk. Yeah, no, parry is better now. Parry is much better now. But Gemling is also curious, guys. So that's something else. I already liked the video. Oops. That's something else. By the way, look at this. They're stealing the YouTubers' views. They're using YouTuber titles. You need to see these ascendancy changes from GGG. They also released your 0-1 Jamanra kill was 23 minutes. That's crazy. They also released a video going over ascendancy changes for the Chrono and the Gemling. Honestly, guys, don't hate me. I only care much about the Gemling. The Chronomancer looks a little bleh. FG Corbin 21 is pretty sick. Yeah. He's doing some deep dives on Monk. I know he is the Monk. Oh my gosh, clickbait title. Quick call the community police. I know, guys. Look at this. You need to see these ascendancy changes. GGG fully embracing it. I love it. I freaking love it. I thought this was Path of Evening title scam. No, it's not a title scam. Guys, just because it entices you to click doesn't mean it's a scam. Now, here you go. If this said you need to see these ascendancy changes and you clicked on it and it was actually going over expedition changes, now that's a title scam. That's some major BS. We don't like that. That sucks. This is fine. Chrono is looking good. Okay, fine. I'll watch the Chrono part 2.
Return of the Ancients, we're making several much anticipated balance changes to the Chronomancer, and
they need AI thumbnail as well. Well, purely AI thumbnail is not. I don't think that's where it's at.
Gemling Legionnaire ascendancy classes.
Need is not a scam. Okay, let's look at the Gemling.
Take a closer look at some of them. Starting with the Gemling Legionnaire, we've expanded on how the Gemling interacts with...
I don't know what you're talking about, guys. This is totally the vision. Do you see? Look at those projectiles. Let's look at the projectiles again.
Starting with the Gemling Legionnaire, we've expanded on how the Gemling interacts with quality on his gems. Every socketable skill in the game now has an additional quality option available through the Advanced Thaumaturgy Ascendancy skill.
Sick.
Once allocated, simply hold Alt while hovering your skill gems to preview...
Okay. And here's the thing too, guys. They could go giga boring with this. Oh, Fireball does 0 to 3% more damage. Something like that, right? Which is honestly what I expected when I first watched this video. Let's see the example they show.
An additional bonus granted by gem quality. You're gonna see some amazing effects. An example...
Okay, they didn't talk about it.
Granted by gem quality.
0 to 10% chance to fire 2 additional projectiles. Crazy.
You're gonna see some amazing effects. An example is Fireball. Instead of firing only 2 additional projectiles, why not fire up to 10 in a circle? Combined with consuming a fire infusion, you can fire a devastating ring of explosive projectiles that then...
Guys, did I just get baited? Did I just get baited?
Simply hold Alt while hovering your skill gems to preview an additional bonus granted by gem quality.
This is the extra effect. Oh no! Don't share this. No, I'm not a tourist. I play Path of Exile 2. I just have never played a Fireball build. Don't do it. Don't do it, guys. I'm not a tourist. I swear. I know it. No. I know what I'm talking about. I'm not a tourist. Guys, I'm not a tourist. Stop. I have 400 hours of the game. I'm not a tourist. Okay. Such an idiot. I hate that I'm such an idiot.
Gonna see some amazing effects. An example...
Okay, so let me, by the way, clear up for people just listening.
By gem quality.
You get up to 0 to 10% chance to fire 8 additional projectiles in a circle. That's even more ridiculous than my initial thought. Okay, all right.
You're gonna see some amazing effects. An example is Fireball. Instead of firing only 2 additional projectiles, why not fire up to 10 in a circle? Combined with consuming a fire infusion, you can fire a devastating ring of explosive projectiles that then each explode into another ring of smaller firebolts. Another example of an added quality that
is just crazy.
May also add quality to your life is Explosive Shot. Instead of having to reload after every shot, you can gain 2 more rounds in your magazine for a burst of deadly impact. With the Gemling...
Okay, I've never even... I feel like I've never even seen this skill.
For a burst of deadly...
It seems kind of cool. Why? I've like never seen it. I've never used it. Is it like a terrible skill?
Impact.
It actually looks kind of cool.
With the Gemling Legionnaire's...
Yeah, I see somebody saying it's ours. Yo, bro, should I start streaming? Then I have like 300 more hours than you. I don't think hours equals to entertaining, but You can. You can. Anybody can start it. Go for it. People don't like pins. Show equals shot. Explosive shot is used to detonate. Yeah, but he wasn't even using it to detonate. He was just using it for damage.
Burst of deadly impact.
Kind of cool. How many hours people here in game? I have between PoE 1 and PoE 2, I think about 2,000 hours. But only like 400 some hours in PoE 2. I don't know the exact amount. It's between 400 and 500. But I also like watch videos, I do the podcast, I read a lot. You can build it on its own, but might as well other build shots that are better. All right. Let's read off these hours. We're just going to swap really quick so you guys can see how many hours people have in PoE 2. 6,000 across both, 7,000 for both, 805 hours in PoE 2, 2,400 in PoE 2, 900 in PoE 2, 1K in PoE 2, 500 PoE 2, 1,300 PoE 2. You have 40. CC Angel, you rock. 800 PoE 2. We don't look at PoE 1 numbers. Hadrax is really, he's true and real. 3,300 in PoE 2, 15,000 in PoE 2. Notch and Rob, are you sure? 3,000 in PoE 2, combined 6K, 2.1 in PoE 2. What is going on? Holy crap. 600 PoE 2. Wait, I only have more hours than like 4 people in chat. Once again, not a tourist. Not a tourist, guys. Okay, 5 people in chat. Thank you, Brooksy. Thank you. Do I even play PoE 2? Honestly, okay, 6 people in chat. I have more than. I hate that people ask this when I have catalog. I just want to show you guys this because I like when stuff is neatly organized. Okay. I love it when it's, perfectly. Can I just show you guys this? When people say, Try doesn't play PoE 2, there's no public knowledge of him playing it. You know how neatly I have organized my playlists on my channel? I have perfectly organized every single let's play, like every single gameplay in a let's play of each individual patch. So let's play 0.4 Last of the Druids. Let's play 0.3 the Third Edict. Wow, I have 18 videos in the Third Edict and 18 videos in Last of the Druids. That's kind of crazy. I have 20 videos in my hardcore solo self-found run. Everything is well organized. So there is plenty of proof for anyone who wants to put 2 seconds of research into it. But instead of doing that, they just say, Try never plays PoE 2. You made me look. 6,007 hours in PoE 1, 648 in PoE 2. Okay. Must be AI playlist since I'm a tourist. I know. It's definitely AI. Obsessed with organization. I love organization. I pride myself on the fact that I have perfectly organized playlists of every league, every event I've been to, like the Exile meet, Exile Con this year. By the way, guys, I got tickets. I got the tickets for Exile Con, the plane tickets. I arrive on November 4th with my brother. So if any of you guys are there for Exile Con, I'll probably make a Discord channel about it, but feel free to hit me up. Love to chat at the con, go out for a dinner or something. I don't know. Maybe we'll organize something for talkative try crazy people. Wow, I only have 4 videos on Mirage. Yikers, I just saw that. How long does it take you to write your video scripts and how do you write them? Great question, Steady Eddie. I rarely write video scripts anymore. I just do it all improv. I used to write video scripts and now I do it improv. Before we go back to the video, we're going back to the video in just a moment, guys. I'm just going to show you an example of one of my most recent videos. Recent. So right here, this was my patch note video. You'll never play Path of Exile 2 the same again. Topics. And then I literally just have, these are my notes. The bullets are my notes. Right here. I don't have scripts. I don't read from scripts anymore. I used to read from scripts. If you go, you guys want to see? This is an old favorite. And by old favorite, I mean from a couple months ago. You guys ready? The golden age of PoE 1 is over. It's time for PoE 2. This was a fully scripted video. So which is why I was shocked when people were confused about what I was saying, because I made sure it was very clear about what I was saying. I was like, I didn't improv anything. This is all very clearly laid out. By the way, long live PoE 2. PoE 1 is on the way out with the way PoE 2 is going, guys. I honestly, it's just gonna overshadow PoE 1. I don't see any other way about it. I seriously think in 3 years' time, all the PoE 1 players will be like, PoE 2 is just better in every single way. I'm not kidding. That is my honest opinion. AI bullet script? What? Do not accuse me of using AI for scripts. I have tried to outline like a script with AI. It is so trash and it does not sound like me at all. You can very easily tell if a script is AI, I think. If you spend any time using AI, which people at my work use ChatGPT and Gemini all the time, for like emails, almost immediately, I think I probably have like a 98% rate of being like, just freaking use that for, they just used AI to write this email. It's missing this context, that context. This doesn't make sense in the terms of how our company operates. Like, what is going on? Right. You can tell so fast. AI emails, I feel like if you use AI for an email, you then have to correct the AI for the email. And by the time you do that, you should have just wrote the email yourself. I don't know. I'll die on that hill. I probably will die on that hill because AI will know that I've talked bad about AI and it will come hunt me down once it grows legs and is able to do that. So, yikes. Hey, do we have 0 Point Flux in the chat? What's going on? Debate me, bro? Dude, could we have like almost been more, I don't know if wrong is the right word, but like both the games seem to be in such a good state and the communities are in such a good state. I will say I was so bored of Mirage so fast though, which is unfortunate. I liked it for like 2 weeks and then I was like, I'm gonna go play Diablo 4. Okay, let's go back into the video. It wasn't Diablo 4, it was Diablo 2 actually. Let's go. Did anyone grow up watching The Matrix? AI scares me. I've seen all 3 of them, but I only really liked the first one. I don't know if that's a hot take or not. Okay. The waiting is crazy. Did I hear OpenAI CEO? He said AI is at the level of a PhD student. Are you implying he's lying? I'm sure if AI is used accurately by an AI expert, maybe, but used by a general person, no. Actually a 4th. There's a 4th Matrix movie? What? Like a direct to TV one? Is that how far they fell? They made a 4th Matrix? Yeah, Neo becomes a game dev. The 4th does not exist. It's so crap, I didn't even count it. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Who's lying his butt off? Me? I have not seen the 4th Matrix. The 4th is quite meta, but also quite bad. Okay. Okay, what? Was it made during like Age of AI that started like 2 years ago? You're in it? I'm in it. What are you starting on Friday? Probably martial artist, but we're debating right now. I'm looking at GEMLING. Okay, back to the actual PoE 2 video. Sorry for that brief aside. Somebody asked me a question on how I like write my scripts, and I had to answer. Okay, let's go.
The GEMLING Legionnaire's mastery of gems. He is also able to conjure a powerful barrier from his socketed skill gems.
Okay.
Named the Virtuous Barrier. Each socketed skill gem empowers the barrier, making its effects stronger depending on the gem's required attributes. With the Virtuous Barrier skill providing some much needed defenses, and the additional qualities of over 200 different skill gems, it's more than meets the eye. And
100%. I need to go see what this does. Is this basically source reward? Okay. Gains a random mote every 2 seconds. Maximum of each attribute of mote is 3 plus the number of skills you have which acquire that attribute. Single attribute skills grant twice as many maximum motes. That's cool. 1% increase max life per strength mote. Oh. 5% increased armor, evasion, and energy shield per dex mote. Okay. 5% increased life regen rate per intelligence mote. And 5% increased mana regen rate per intelligence mote. Okay. Okay. This is interesting. I wonder how powerful this is going to turn out to be. While active, conjures a glittering... Okay, you lose a random mote when you're hit. So, you don't want to get hit. Because what if you get hit by a whole bunch of tiny hits? How many motes can you grow? Maximum of each... Okay. 3 plus the number of skills. Okay, so you can grow quite a few motes. This can be kind of wild. So you need to use this with evasion, I think. Let's see. Because you lose motes when you're hit, it feels like you need to use evasion. Yeah, score 1. I totally agree if that's what I just thought. Hey, Storm Weeper, thank you. Yeah, I'm going to try the time with my family. They're at Costco right now. So I figured that I could sneak in a stream instead of going shopping, and my wife went for it. And then we're going to build a play structure. It actually stopped raining outside, so we'll be able to build a play structure today. Okay, so chip hits will tear through it. Exactly what I was thinking. Thinking of doing the good old Gemling Twister as a starter. Okay, all right, brother. All right. That's interesting. How reliable is this? I don't know. Good for bossing, but arse for mapping? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about that. We'll have to see it in practice, I guess.
The Virtuous Barrier. Each socketed skill gem empowers the barrier.
Okay, we just watched this.
Qualities of over 200 different skill gems.
200.
It's more than meets the eye.
I swear, I just said this, Deathstalker. I'm streaming because they're at Costco. It's raining here, so we had to take a break from building it. I wish I could show you guys. Maybe I'll post a picture later or something, but it's halfway done and it's beautiful. I was drilling, hammering, strengthening I felt so useful yesterday building it with my hands. We have to do it from scratch and we had to lay out hundreds of pieces out. Oh, man. It looks good though. It looks good. We're going to make a sandbox underneath it. My kids are going to love it.
And we look forward to seeing what you can come up with for your builds. Onwards to the Chronomancer.
Okay, Chronomancer. This, I don't know if this excites me, guys. Let's watch, but I still just don't feel the Chrono. I don't. Compared to Martial Artist and Gemling Legionnaire. Let's see though. Let's see.
First off, let's start with one of its new notable skills, Phased Form.
I mean, this is crazy. This is wild.
With Phased Form allocated, and due to your mastery over time, you are able to take less damage, causing a portion of that damage to be taken after a delay. This serves as a pretty strong defensive node, especially as the delayed damage only applies to hits, so you just straight up mitigate any damage over time effects. What makes this really cool though?
That is really nice. The straight up mitigation of dot effects, that's pretty sick.
Straight up mitigate any damage over time effects. What makes this
Hey, Nico Bay 4512, I appreciate it, man.
Really cool though, is that by taking Temporal Rift, the delayed damage from Phased Form can entirely be negated. If you take a big hit, then use Temporal Rift, not only does your life recover back to what it was, but the delayed damage is just eradicated. Now some changes to exist.
You have to not ever get one shot though to kind of survive that. Okay. I can see the potential there. However, it's just a purely defensive. It's purely defensive. Like, and I'm pretty sure the other node is purely defensive too. Like, where's the offense on this? Where's the power? I do think they need to redo most of the starter ascendancies, Kamek. I think all the ascendancies now are at a level above them. Like, I get that it's defensively powerful, but I love the offensive potential in the other ascendancies. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, you guys? That's just how I feel.
Then use Temporal Rift, not only does your life recover back to what it was, but the delayed damage is just eradicated. Now some changes to existing Ascendancy skills, starting with Inevitable Agony. This has received new visual and gameplay effects, such as displaying your stored damage to bosses on static life bars. Also, now when the stored damage reaches a lethal level, the effect will trigger immediately to wipe your enemy out. The Rapid River passive.
Okay, I need to watch that again. What? What? Inevitable Agony is basically 50% more damage for hits and they have free spell echo repeat. What? I feel like I'm too stupid to understand this. Please explain again, Mark.
Inevitable Agony. This has received new visual and gameplay effects, such as displaying your stored damage to bosses on static life bars.
Okay, what does it do? What does it do? He's not showing what it does. I guess I have to look it up. Inevitable Agony PoE 2. Boop-a-doop-boop-a-doop. Boop-a-doop-boop-a-doo. Curse all targets in an area after a short delay, causing a portion of damage they take from hits to be tracked by the curse debuff. When the debuff's duration expires, they take that tracked damage again all at once. Targets take 50% of hit damage dealt to them while cursed. Again, when curse expires. Oh, this is offensive. Okay, scratch what I just said. GGG 100, try 0. Okay. That's cool.
Also, just displaying your stored damage to bosses on static life bars.
So is it like all the hits in a time period or just like one hit? Because Comet's
also,
one hit.
Now when the stored damage reaches a lethal level, the effect will trigger immediately to wipe your enemy out.
All hits. They're just using Comet. That's cool. Okay, that's cool. It's changed in the patch notes. It's trash for anything but bosses. It's all hits in the time period. It's like Zed's ult from League. Yeah, but Inevitable Agony might be trash on anything but bosses, but I'm sure that skills can scale to a level that you're clearing crap with ease already. Will you watch the interview of Gazzy and DM? I will raid you over to Gazzy and DM because I am likely, when my family gets home, going to go and build the play structure. I'm stalling right now? No. What do you mean, am I stalling? I legitimately am watching these and trying to decide on my league starter right now.
The Rapid River passive skill, which made recoup occur
I'm kind of stalling.
much faster, has been removed. But a lot more recoup speed investment has been added to the core passive tree.
Crimson is down to Yap. I think there's one. Was there one more thing I wanted to look at? I think there was one more thing to look at, and maybe we can hop on with Crimson.
Allowing a lot more build.
You can't automate it try, which really hampers your clear speed. Neither can you put it on blast. Oh, right. Well, I don't even think you'd want to use that on packs is what I'm saying. Like, you wouldn't want to use, I already forgot the name of it because I'm an idiot. Agonizing whatever on packs, because your skill should be powerful enough to just kill the packs regardless. You'd only want to use it on bosses.
To gain
Do you want to play Monk for a third? It's not third league in a row. I played Monk in 0-1 and in 0-3. I played Druid and Smith Katava last league, Bear and Wolf. And so it's been a while since I played Monk. I really want to go Monk. I think I'm going to make multiple builds though. And I'm going to play SSF. So maybe if I get a really good drop for a different class, I'll just restart, especially since my campaign time is like way lower. So because I know I want to spend a lot of time in the end game because I might struggle to get through it.
Access to this power. Additionally, a highly requested change has finally come. Time Snap and Time Freeze can now both be allocated without requiring all 8 Ascendancy points. Finally,
that's nice. That's nice. That's good quality of life.
Now and Again has been changed to cause your spellcasts to have a
Whoa.
chance to alter time itself and both echo and repeat. Both roles are independent of each other, allowing you to unleash a powerful burst of spells all at once. Try out these changes.
Okay, but why did he not use Inevitable
to
Agony?
Unleash a powerful burst of spells.
Is he stupid? Why didn't he use Inevitable Agony? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What is this?
All at once. Try out these changes and more on May 29th in the Return of the...
Guys, this is worse than Martial Artist and GEMLING. I'm sorry. Like, okay, it's cooler than I thought it was, but I don't want to put you down. But this, I mean, come on. Come on. What? Why would you not? I just 40% minimum PoE Ninja, not even because Gun or Palsteron are going to be playing it. It's just going to be because it's cool and strong and flavorful. 3-in-1. Can't go spells on Monk. You don't need to go spells on Monk. You just punch stuff with your fist or you hit it with your quarterstaff. This is basically a spell. Come on, what is this? This is a spell. Come on. You're casting a spell. This is a spell. And 3 bells. Ding dong. Ding dong, ding dong. Sorry, but me Spirit Walker Twisters. Oh my goodness. The Twister love. Yeah, we talked about that at the beginning. This is hilarious. That guy just died so fast. Oh, it'll be so interesting. I just, rolling this back to the start of the entire stream, you guys. How can anyone say that there's not new, cool, interesting, powerful stuff to play with? How? Close my, let's get, I don't want to see the sockets again. I don't want to see the sockets. How? I just think for yourself. No, I know it says attack. I'm jesting. I know you can't cast spells from Hollow Form. Oh, you're going Chrono? You managed to cook up an incredibly good build no one will ever replicate? Well, don't say that, Kelwin. Don't say that because you know what might happen. Don't snitch. Don't be like freaking Connor. Connor, is it true that Connor isn't even like going to share his build because he doesn't want it to get nerfed, which is hilarious. You got 2 reworked ascendancies and 2 whole new ascendancies for classes. So many new gems. Guys, what if the Calgar gems are fun and powerful too? They cooked with all this new stuff. We only know like what, 2 Calgar gems out of 21? One of them is called Detonate Living. Oh, like, man. Oh, these gloves again. I don't want to look at these gloves. These are disgusting. These are so disgusting. Okay. I'm curious if the Atlas tree is actually going to have more monster effectiveness versus monster pack size for us not AoE blasters. Totally agree. I hate Kevin Brand. Who's Kevin Brand? Totally agree. I hope there are some choice nodes on that where you can be like, hey, I want to increase monster effectiveness instead of pack size. But I'm not sure. A lot of new passives, new ruins, new unique items, all this stuff. Okay, guys. If I were to decide right now, I would probably, I don't know, what would I pick, guys? How about this? How about this instead? Before I say what I'm going to go, what is everybody else going to go? YouTube chat, Twitch chat. If you know your league starter, type it in chat. I kind of want to see. How many martial artists are there? Hey, Dad's Loco. What if I spun the wheel? Oh my gosh. Kamikaze, I do not have everything set for 0.5. Wow, the first 5 things I see are all different. Cock Comet, Plant Daddy, Twisters, Martial Artist, Spell Totems. Wow, the Invoker Caster, Fusillade Totems, ED Chaos Lich. Guys, I actually thought it was going to be way more uniform. Tame Beast, Martial Artist again, Oracle Strength Stacker with Brutus Lead Sprinkler. Well, that could be really rare though. Blood Mage. Okay, wow, diversity is high. We got a diverse chat here. Let's go. Okay, very impressive. Very impressive. For people who just came in, we just went through, some of the league start, nothing has changed stuff. And then we went into the martial artist showcase and then the Chrono and Gemling showcase. And I'm honestly trying to pick my build a couple days before because I kind of want to try to theory craft a little bit, maybe release a video on it. I don't know though. Fist Warrior Hammer Faith. Face Breakers, Righteous Ravens. Chain and Quarter Zip Man is stealing build ideas. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. This is just my Saturday garb. This is what I wear on Saturdays. Actually, I usually have it like lower, but I know I'm on Twitch, so I can't have it lower. I don't want to get banned or anything. We don't want any tasteful nipple showing. Plant Lich, Tamed Beast, Bonker Monkey. I can't wait to see the YouTube video titles. Path of Exile 2, Tamed Beast, Bonkers Monkey, smashes all content. Oh my goodness. So good, so good. Yeah, you have to RNG into the build being able to leverage calc gems because they're all through remnants. You're right. No nipple stream. No. If you go monk, I could swap into the secret monk ascendancy that unlocks swords. Yep. Oh, I didn't just say that, did I? The Darth build. The new minion cleave support gem will be sick. Don't play League. Ice Monk is going to go in my standard. You're going to play standard? You're going to miss the Runes of Aldur. Saw one guy called Machine Gun Frozen Dark Chrono and look cool, but don't know. Monkey beat Endgame I just watched. No swords, I promise. I promise too. I will make concoctions work. That's loco. You are loco, dude. Concoctions didn't even get any changes. Man, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? Oh. You never play League? You hate it. Wow. Playing Druid or Ranger Ascendancy when they dropped them Thursday. Okay, guys. Should I spin a wheel? Should I make a wheel of the things that I want to play? Okay, how about that? Wheel, spinner. It's only things that I want to play. Wait. It's already pre-spun or pre-made. Okay, it's only things that I actually want to play, you guys. Okay. It's funny, one of the things I want to play is actually in there. Okay, here we go. Martial Artist Bells. That's one. Titan into Base Breakers when I find them. That's two. Then we've got, honestly, guys, Wyvern Oracle. I didn't play Wyvern at all last league. No, I'm not going to do Jazz or Spin. I only want to do stuff I want to play. Because I don't want to play stuff that I don't find fun. That's not what I'm going to do. Honestly, guys. Chronomancer, spells. I don't know what spell. That kind of did look fun, honestly. Another one is Gemling, Legionnaire, Gem Undecided, because I wanna choose it based on what quality types are cool. Rolling Slam would be Titan. Wouldn't wheel it. Well, I'm only gonna wheel things that I think are fun. Guys, I don't think Pokemon Trainer is not. I don't think Zookeeper or Pokemon Trainer is honestly my thing. So, you had said Pokemon Master after reveal having stream. I don't think that I want to go minions, honestly. I'm sorry, guys. Just being real. I don't want to play Ice Shot. Who wouldn't like to tame bosses? Maybe the second time around. Captain America Shield build. I don't know how rare that's going to be. This is my league start build. Wait, what is Gemling Minions going to get? We don't know, dude. We have no clue. Poison Burst. Chronomancer, Warrior, Hammer of Faith is busted, literally invincible. I think this is a good 5. I do not know a way to get Facebreakers on League Start. It would be just something I swap into as soon as I can get it. The Ritual on Cap 1 is all unique. I think that the Ritual in Freythorn is not uniques. I think the Ritual in Freythorn is unchanged. They specified in the patch notes that end game Rituals have uniques. So the Freythorn one will still just have items. Grenade launcher. Okay. I kind of like actually, I think this suggestion is good from you, Omega Cybers. Witch Hunter grenades. Chrono Comet Spell Totem. I've never played grenades. I probably will have the most fun with martial artist spells. Spin will be now in a moment. Yeah. Yeah. I think anything else. Martial artist spells, Titan into Facebreakers, Wyvern Oracle, Chronomancer spells, Gemling Legionnaire, I don't know what. I think that's a good... No, I don't want to play Twister. I don't want to play Twister. No. I'm sorry. I just don't give a crap about the whole meta thing. I just... Plant Oracle? Ooh, that's actually kind of... I gotta add Spirit Walker. I just don't think I'd have... I don't think I'd have a lot of fun chasing the minion. So I don't want to put it on there, guys. This is only stuff I'll have fun playing, I feel like. Plant Oracle was fun. Cast on crit. There's no way I'm doing cast on crit. Plant Chrono. Plant Chrono. Twisters look... You can do more than minion on Spirit Walker. That's kind of true. I'll just put Spirit Walker. I'll leave it. I'll leave it undefined because I am going to respect the poll. Sorry, the poll. I don't survey you guys. The wheel. Okay. I've never played a minion build now. I don't know about Plants Oracle. Okay, so it's just Spirit Walker, and I can transform that into whatever I want. Okay. Okay. Don't spin the wheel. You'll play Monk. You know what? I'm a big advocate of Destiny. Okay? So if I'm supposed to play Monk on League Start, then I'm about to see Monk. All right. I will respect the results of this wheel spin. 3, 2, 1. I didn't hear the celebration. Oh, there it is. I do not know what it is. Okay. I'm gonna count down. And I'm gonna look at chat first. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Did I just skip 4? I did skip 4. 3, 2, 1. Oh! Let's go! Let's go! I knew it! There we go! Ah, it's fate. It was fate. What did I tell you guys? I'm a proponent of Destiny. If it was to be so, it will be so. And what do we have? Martial Artist Bells, baby. Oh, League Start saved. It wasn't rigged. It wasn't rigged. Fate of the Val, indeed. Oh. That was not a trial spin. Okay, I'm not going to respect the spin. Okay, this next spin, but I'm just going to show you that it wasn't rigged. It's not rigged. See? Not rigged. Not rigged. There we go. There we go. All right. Martial Artist Bells it is. I'm playing meta again. I didn't choose this. This isn't me. This is fate. It told me that I needed to play Bells. I'm never going to get Bells again. Literally not going to get Bells ever again. I didn't RMT the spin. Guys, I made this on stream. There's no special settings. I even closed my eyes. Hands were off the keyboard. It was real. My dad has not decided what he's playing, but he said martial artist was pretty sick. So he might play martial artist. But he's going to Florida first. I don't know what my brother's playing. I think what did he say looked cool? I don't think he's going to play cock. I think my brother's going to play something else. Jonathan intervened. I'm literally not getting martial artist again. That's pretty funny. And now I add Facebreaker to the martial artist and everything comes together. 100%. I keep getting Gemling Legionnaire. Okay. Well, I gotta clip that because I was genuinely excited. Refresh page. Oh, there we go. There we go. There's martial artist. Okay. So it's decided. We will be going martial artist bells. Okay. All right. Base breakers looks fun. I mean, but guys, this is just my league starter. And like I said, I'm going SSF. So, and I'm actually gonna, I think this is like a really good league for SSF. So I can always re-roll into something. Like if I find a really sick item, like, I don't know, a cool talisman, or if I find face breakers, I might just re-roll into something else. But this means solidified. I am starting Monkey. Bell on back, baby. Bell on back. Telling me to go Gemling Legionnaire? Yeah, if we were doing averages, it would be Gemling Legionnaire. All right, I'm going to see if Crimson still wants to yap a little bit. I haven't had Discord open. Is he live? He's live. Maybe I'll ping him. Crimson, are you live, buddy? Crimson Cast. Crimson Cast. He is live.
Stream is lagging for.
Maybe he wants to yap for a little bit. I'll do a little knock. We can talk with Crimson. See what he's league starting. Let's see. Crimson. Collab invite guest. Crimson Cast. Send invite. Let's see. See if he wants to yap. Roll 50 times. Do you never party with my bro? I do off stream. We might do a little bit of a bro SF thing this league though. Try something out new. Your dad is a smart guy. He's using Florida as a strategy so he can wait for Flubgun. Well, Flubgun's gonna league start. Flubgun's probably gonna have the biggest stream on league start. Let's see if he wants to yap. Doesn't he usually have the biggest stream on league start? Pretty sure he does. Wow, I just can't believe that I landed on that, guys. Bub Doomers will be the best. Dude, I think they're eating well, aren't they? Quinn has the biggest stream. That's true. Quinn is very... Dude, Quinn this league on the new Pinnacles is going to be so entertaining with all the new bosses. Oh my goodness, I hope we get some awesome rip clips from Quinn. Quinn is probably my favorite streamer to watch. By the way, I reached out to Quinn for a podcast. He has not responded to me. I emailed his... If any of you watch Quinn, can I do this? Is this legal? Is this legal? I have asked Quinn multiple times to come on my podcast, either live or offline, whatever. He has only liked my tweet once doing it, and he's never responded. So I sent him a professional email, asking, hey man, I would love to have... I've been watching your stuff for literally 7 years. Your rip clips are great. Would love to have you on the podcast. He has ignored me. So if anybody goes into Quinn's stream, if you can start a mob kind of saying, hey, Quinn, go on the Try podcast. I don't know. We probably have to do a cool catchphrase to get his attention. Something that's really flashy in his face, right? Like jingling keys. And maybe then we get his attention. But I think that'd be an awesome podcast. Yeah, and Asmongold is also going to stream the Slake Star. Yeah, he's also going to stream 1.0. Remember launch of PB2 Ziz was the second largest streamer on Twitch? That's crazy. Oh, Quinn is an incredible player. Quinn plays a character. Quinn is a smart theory crafter, and he's incredibly entertaining. Quinn leans into that so hard. He is probably my favorite streamer to watch clips of. I don't like the full streams. I'm not much of a stream watcher, but his clips, his storytelling clips where it goes through all of his his highlights, second to none. Second to none. I think Quinn thinks you yap too much. Quinn thinks I yap too much? Well, he's probably right, but he also yaps quite a bit, I gotta say. He makes immortal characters that deal 10 damage. 17 damage, Quinn. Tempt him with the new ZPS build idea. See, maybe that's the thing. Maybe he thinks I don't play the game enough, which I play as much as I can with a job and everything. When stuff is staged, he's likely awesome if he wasn't memeing. Dude, he is awesome. I think he's 7 out of 7 Uber bosses in Path of Exile 1 in hardcore solo self-found last league. That is insanity. Try how many hours left till the interview? 3 hours. 3 hours. Do you agree about his opinion on coffee? I don't know. Guys, I don't watch his stream. I only watch his clips. I watch his rip clips. That's it. That's it. No offense, but DM user fit. There's no offense taken here, man. I like Quinn's clips the best, but I don't think I have a favorite streamer either. I don't watch many streams. Is that bad to say? I just don't. Fate shows my path, brother. New gloves with demon form? Don't know, man. Best was when Quinn forgot he had a $250,000 watch. What? Nah, I just don't watch streams that often. I actually like legit gameplay clips from streams, though. That's it. I've not seen the new Mage Blood. No, I don't have any insight into leaks at all. He killed all bosses in PoE 1. You only watched the #1 speedrunner try. Quinn is actually entertaining, though. He is very entertaining. His dad found a $250,000 watch in a car. That's crazy. Now, I have something that's a little worrying. I've heard that Monk League starting is really hard. Is this true? Is this true, guys? Is Monk bad at League start? Have I forgotten? It is? Why? Can I not use Monk skills? Is this for real? Monk is hard in the first 2x. It's bad defense in the start. So if you're just like good, it's fine. If you actually have some skill, you're okay. Slow, ineffective, practice it. Fine with Locust and Cascade. Rough defense, quarter stuff is bad in campaign. The whole reason you're not doing it. All right, well, I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm kind of a pro speedrunner in Path of Exile 2. I have a sub 1 hour campaign clear. It's campaign clear. Act 1 clear. Just sub on 1 hour campaign. Obviously better than Guy That Dies. Don't clip that. Man, I've said so many stupid things today. This is what I do when I'm like, I actually have sleep. I still say tons of stupid things, guys. So while we're here, I haven't ever tried to speed run with a monk. Why don't we just go until my wife texts me and says, get off the computer, your family's coming back from the store. Why don't we just try? Talk, try, bells, bells, bells. Why don't we do it? Oh yeah. The list of uniques in patch is insane. There's a lot of PoE 1 favorites in there. And there's a bunch of new stuff. And all the lineage supports could be completely game-breaking too. Alright, guys. I don't know the build, so I'm kind of just wing it. And we're gonna see how it is. We're gonna see how it goes. Maybe I'm utter trash. Maybe I get a better time than with my warrior. What do you guys think? You think I'm gonna do better than with my warrior? Or will I die to the Miller? Wouldn't that be funny? Oh my goodness. If I die to the Miller, I think that'd be glorious. I think I know the big problem with a Monk League start. I think it's that you get Falling Thunder. Falling Thunder is such a trash gem to get first. I feel like that gimps a lot of monks. But what would be better of the set that they have? Glacial Cascade, maybe? Or whatever it's called? Because Falling Thunder is slow. It doesn't do any damage unless you get power charges, which you can't do right here. Can I tank this guy? I don't even know. I don't even know if I can tank him like I can with Warrior. See, it's so trash. This is actually trash. Of course I shocked them. I wonder if the meta is to like shock these guys. Yeah, see, this is so much rougher than Warrior. You can literally just, you know, pound everybody into the ground with Warrior. This is gonna be rough. Max life, talisman. Okay. Face tanking? Yeah, I can just face tank everything with the warrior. So I think the best thing is frozen locust, people are saying. Why though? I don't even think I've ever used frozen locust.
The discipline of the forge.
We're about to find out. And I need killing palm. So we're gonna go there. So I need that other skill gem too, probably. This Act 1 time is gonna be so trash. So trash. Yikers. Yikers. Got that, got that. Why would you start with Locust though, guys? I guess I'm kind of confused. Don't you need... Oh! What the? What the? What? Huh? I don't even know how that skill works. Why did everything just die? What? Huh? I'm not even like joking, guys. I don't watch lots of like speed runs or anything, especially like Monk. I've been honestly watching like warrior stuff. Oh no! Walked right into that one, didn't I? Okay, so is it can I only have one up at a time? Wow, this is so much harder than on Warrior. That's actually crazy. I missed the, I missed the Glacial Cascade gem. Look how long I'm spending on this. Oh! Did I tank something? Oh my gosh! Oh no, guys! Oh, this is depressing. This is depressing. This is depressing. I can't die on Bira. That's not good. So how does this work? Okay, that doesn't work like that. Okay. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. That witch really screwed me up, guys. But I see the struggle that we're talking about. Should I try to shock her? Or am I never going to be able to shock her? I don't think I'm going to be able to shock her. I would have already been in the... No! 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 I passed my free skill gem for Glacial Cascade at the camp. Is that what screwed me? Do you think I should be reaching out to FG Corbin? Whoa, you're so squishy. Look how squishy you are. You guys didn't watch any of that. No. Like I said, I've been playing Warrior the past, how long? And Warrior is like way tankier. So what I need to do is I need to get Glacial Cascade from that first camp. Orb of Trans. Okay. Crimson didn't respond to my knock, which is why I went straight into this, so. Don't laugh at me. Don't. Oh. Look at how fast I found this time. Man, that would have been great in my speed run. Goodness gracious. Okay. Oh. Here we go. Witch is a harder starter. Well, you're ranged with Witch. With Monk, you're kind of in melee. Is this the Grim Tangle? Nope, it's not the Grim Tangle. Yeah, look how I'm almost losing like half my life with this. This is crazy. Whoa, look at that. You see that? That's insanity. So much less tanky. Yeah, isn't like Witch crazy easy with ED Contagion? I thought she was, but maybe not. Maybe I'm totally wrong and off base. I need to look at how this works. Leap backwards and create a chilling, damageable ice crystal. Wait, so I have to damage it to detonate it? Just use basic attack?
Generations of senseless conflict. And for what?
I'm now gonna try to practice a monk speedrun until my wife calls. Also, I need to level. All right, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun, guys. Uh-oh, there's a rare right there. Uh-oh. Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, we got an uncut skill jump. No, we need that. We need that. We need that. No, no. Oh, we got a zag. We got a zigzag. Oh, no, 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 no. Dang it. Ah, crap. Ah, I need Glacial Cascade, guys. I need Glacial Cascade. This is gonna be a rough league start. I gotta do some practice. This is gonna be really rough. Oh my goodness, this is nothing like the Warrior. Holy crap. This is insanity. Holy crap. Guys. I'm not even worried about time anymore. Okay. Okay. I'm not worried about time anymore. Do I need to go get Glacial Cascade? That's what you guys would. That's what you guys would say. Killing Palm if I want to use Rolling Thunder as well. So I need another skill gem. So I screwed up, I think, by taking Frozen Locust first. I mean, sure, it was really cool for that moment, but everything past then, it's been kind of trash. So I'm gonna go get this skill gem. But where is the skill gem? I've actually never like found it. I already died 50% more times than people last league. People did last league. Okay, okay, guys. Okay, all right. I know there's some roasting. I know there's some roasting. It's okay. I can take it. I knew what I was signing up for. There it is. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So, I have the skill gem. I should always get it. Check out Corbin's guide first. Monk is slow early. Isn't it better to do bow early? Look at Scorpius's guide. Okay, people are telling me that I should look up guides. Why would I do Glacial Cascade, though? Why can't I Killing Palm and then get Giga? Why don't I get Giga? Killing Palm is eh? I like Killing Palm better than Glacial Cascade. We're gonna get power charges. Okay, guys? I also know people are suggesting guides, but I'll be honest with you guys. I don't really like guides. I don't know. I just don't like them. Okay, but we're gonna redo this. So now I've got Killing Palm. Now we're gonna go back to here. Like maybe I'll give him a go because I have been actually watching Guy That Dies' guides, and I watched Angormus's Warrior guide. So like, can I like just? Oh no! Wait! What? What? Wait! Wait! There we go. Now I can, you know, at least slightly bigger. Okay. 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 No. Oh no. Oh no. I see why people are saying Glacial Cascade. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. Ah, another power charge. Another power charge. Another. Get another. Let's get the range monsters. There. Oh. Like this. Bam. Okay. 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 All right. All right. Man, this is so much slower than Warrior. Holy crap. Wrapped quarterstaff. Yeah, that's what I already have. Oh my gosh, guys. And I've already ran out of, I was going to say flask. Holy crap. So much less tanky. I have been spoiled by warrior. No, I meant to use Killing Palm. Oh, we got a big magic pack here. Oh, but they're doing a lot of damage. They're doing a lot of damage. They're doing a lot of damage. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. I don't want to kill these guys fully. Okay. Okay, here we go. Come on. Ah, there we go. There's one. There's one. Big. 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 Got any more? Nope. Man, this is painful. I mean, how am I going to get a sub 6-hour campaign if I'm playing like this, guys? Maybe I do need to look at the FG Corbin guide. At least for, like, tips on how to start, Monk. No! No! Oh! 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 This is meaningful combat, by the way. This is the vision. I know I need to upgrade my stick. I'm looking at all the refined arms. Spear, stocky mitts. Maybe I can get something good on those. Rarity, brimmed helm. I am living on the edge. Okay, we got 2 skill points. Attack damage, attack damage. Okay. I'm glitch. Best comment today. Wait, what happened? What? Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. You need talisman so I can get Wing Blast. Does Wing Blast provide power charges, right? On primed enemies, stun primed enemies? For bosses? Right? With total sincerity, guys, it's just going to take me a little bit of practice and I will be able to absolutely blast through the campaign with this. Like, I'm pulling a Quinn. I'm playing it up for the cameras right now. Okay. My skill level is way higher than what is being expressed on screen right now. I just want all of you to know that. Okay. This isn't the real me. Okay. You know what I mean? Right? Whoa-bam! Okay, we're gonna get that. We're gonna get that. Look, and see, I'm prepping. See? At this? I'm prepping. And the big blast. Wha-bam. Look at that. Look at that. See? I know what to do. Okay. Here we go. How did that not work as I wanted it to? There we go. I really need a better quarterstaff base before I find the last guy, though. Yeah, it's actually the rain that's kind of dampering my gameplay. You know what happens when there's rain? Oh, wow, I found the Rust King. You know when there's rain and, you just feel like you're in a bad mood. Oh, we got a charm. And everything just has a kind of like a dowering feel to it. Well, that's exactly what's happening with me right now, okay? Okay? That's the excuse. And it's totally real. Okay, another talisman. Can I please, for the love of all that is holy, get something that okay. What do I want to do here? Cast on Comet is at the Tomb of the Praetor by now? Well, I'm not racing. I was going to speed run, but I have decided that I need to learn some stuff first. So, okay. You said you wanted more of a challenge. Don't play the meta. Well, Jake Carville, I'm not going to follow anyone's build. So, Glacial Cascade is what people are saying. Glacial Cascade? Maybe? Okay. Glacial Cascade. We'll do it on F. Okay. Falling Thunder is what one person said. I totally ignored them. Sorry, one person. We're gonna try it. I should actually probably go back to the shop and see if they have an upgraded base, because I think I'm level 5 or 6. I'm level 5. They do have an upgraded base.
Here's what I
Wrapped quarterstaff. Did I just see that with my eyes? I did. Look at that. Hey, Blizzio. Let's do that. All right. Oh. All right. So. This damage. Oh no. Oh, this is so sad. Oh no. Oh! What? No! I wasn't still. Oh, I can't wait for Friday, guys. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. I'm so freaking ready. I don't think you guys understand how excited I am for Friday. This is going to be so good. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh, I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. This is so beautiful. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. Guys. Guys, I think I'm in trouble. Guys. I think I'm in trouble. Okay. I was holding it out for suspense there. Wow. Wow. This will be very funny for League starting. It will. I skipped Ariadne. I did. Anybody who says that was a skill issue is totally wrong. I think that the Rust King is a little bit too overtuned. I think when players get to him, he should be a little bit weaker, you know? Like I'm probably in the top 0.1% of players, and I just died to him. Did you see that? Did you see that? I think his HP should be nerfed by 66%. They should probably remove one of his abilities out of the rotation. Like the one I died to is kind of crazy. Should probably get removed. I think that'd be a good start. I love that there are people out there that'll think I'm being serious. I love it so much. I love life. I love the world. Everything is amazing. Okay, so I'm going to save that for shapeshifting. Is there anything we haven't seen you die to? I don't think I've died to Lachlan before. Surprisingly. I've had some close Lachlan calls, but I've never died to Lachlan. Okay. So. I gotta do am I being serious? Guys, I am 100% not being serious. That was a joke that I just made. Guys, I'm an advocate for the campaign to be way harder. I'm obviously just playing like trash. Plus, I ran past everything. I'm not used to playing this class. I'm used to being warrior, which is like giga tanky. This is very squishy compared to what I typically play. So, I sound Catholic. I am not Catholic. That's for sure. No, not Catholic. I was thrown out of my Catholic church, essentially. Before I was religious. I'm not Delulu at all. Don't even. Okay, so now we're looking for Tangle. Okay, so I bet that you speedrunners have already seen the node for the Tangle on here, and I haven't. But I'm also looking for Ariadne. So don't worry about it. Glacial Cascade is a lot of mana. You guys notice that? They said they'd never throw you out. I wasn't thrown out. I was just, I've told the story on stream before. It was my youngest daughter's baptism. Did not go well. Turned into a exorcism of myself before I was religious. So, not that great, you know? Not that great. Hey, the Tangle. We found it. Oh. That's it. That's the text from my wife, guys. Wait, did I not speak to Una? Oh my. Speak to Una. The intended way to play is you do Locust, you dodge roll away, and you hit it with the end part of Cascade for big booms. The crystal explodes. Okay, let me try it. Let me try the big boom. I just got a text from my wife, guys. We're getting peed away. We're getting some sick meat. All right? They have such good meat. I'm not going to grab the ring. I know now that I don't need to grab the ring. I do not understand how I get past this stuff, though. I will not lie. It still confuses me. Okay, so you're saying I go like this, but by the time... Okay. By the time I do that, the doggies are already on top of my butt. How am I supposed to... So, this... Like that. Okay. So this... Fuck. We're gonna crash out. We're gonna crash out. We're gonna crash out on stream. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, alright, like this. Oh, you don't need to go that far. Okay, so you don't need to go as far as I was going. Okay, so this. Walk away. Like, okay, wait, I did it too slow. Can I just do this into that? Nope. Can I do this into that? Okay, so about there. About there. Okay. I really should do Ariadne. I don't know what I'm doing. But it actually doesn't matter because my wife has, she's rang the alarm bell. I know what this will look like. I know it will look like a tactical retreat. Like I'm, you know, running away from a terrible showcase of Monk. What I'm actually trying to do, guys, is I think GGG might be watching my stream right now. I'm trying to convince them to buff Monk League Start a little bit because obviously Martial Artist is not going to be overpowered. Martial Artist is going to be kind of weak. So, you know, I'm going to help them try to compensate for the undertuning of Martial Artist on League Start. That's all I'm trying to do here, guys. So I'm actually trying to help people out. Okay? That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to help the gamers out, guys. That was some interesting lag. So I know that it might look like something else, but it's truly not. I do want to kill Ariadne though, because I might play a little bit later today while if I can listen to the DM interview if it starts to rain massively. Where is Ariadne, guys? Where's that hut? I feel like it's over here. I have a strong sensation that the hut is there. I was wrong. I have a sensation that the hut is right here. I was right. But I did already pick up. Come on. I don't want to pound you all the way. So this, like that. Then, boom! Massive hit. And she's shocked, so I'm just going to knock her down with ease. Just like that. Alright, just like that. Finish her! Finish him off! There we go. Excellent. Alright, so I got a skill jump too. Alright, sick. Alright, guys. Well, I appreciate all of you tuning in for this very impromptu stream. I was not planning on streaming today, so I Didn't have it scheduled at all. So everybody on YouTube, everybody on Twitch, thanks so much. If you want to catch more, including interview on Monday with Halcyonish, a podcast with her, and then a Jazzerus podcast on Wednesday, plus, of course, League Star and everything after that. Make sure you follow on Twitch, you subscribe on YouTube, and you give this video a like, you guys. It's been really great. We are going to raid you on over to the Darth microtransaction on Twitch, I'm pretty sure. Is he live yet? Darth Micro. Darth Micro not? Darth Micro not live? Micro? He's not live. Not live. Is he live? He's not live. Yes, he's not live either. What is this? What is this? What? He's slacking. All right. We're going to throw you on over to Crimson Cast then, you guys. All right. Have a wonderful weekend, you guys. If I don't see you on the weekend on a stream, I'll see you Monday. But until then, farewell. Have a great weekend. Have a great Memorial Day. Spend time with your family. God bless you guys. See ya, see ya, see ya. Da 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 da. Oh, whew, that was fun. That was nice and fun. Right.